Good morning students. Today, History Lesson 1, Evolution of Humans and Society, Prehistoric Period. For the last two classes, we saw origin of the earth and the geological ages, scientific foundation of geology, biology and archaeology. Then human evolution and migration and early Paleolithic cultures. Today, we are going to see Middle Paleolithic culture in Tamil Nadu. What is Middle Paleolithic culture in Tamil Nadu? In the course of time, the Middle Paleolithic culture emerged during 3,85,000 to 1,72,000 years ago. What's the period? In the course of time, the Middle Paleolithic culture emerged during 3,85,000 to 1,72,000 years ago. The tool type of this period underwent a change and smaller artifacts were used. In this period, people used very smaller types. They are cores, flakes, scrapers, knives, boulders, Levalloisian plates, hand axes and cleavers. These are all the tools used by the Middle Paleolithic culture of Tamil Nadu people. Then, this compared to the previous phase, these tool types became smaller in size. Compared to previous, these Middle Paleolithic people used smaller in size type of tools. Evidence for the Middle Paleolithic culture can be observed in some parts of Tamil Nadu. Some parts of Tamil Nadu where are T. Pudupatti and Sivarakotte. Evidences of Tamil Nadu are at T. Pudupatti and Sivarakotte. Artifacts of Middle Paleolithic tools have been collected, and also near Tanjavur and Ariyalur similar artifacts have been found. Tanjore and Ariyalur similar artifacts have been found. Next one is Mesolithic culture in Tamil Nadu. Mesolithic culture in Tamil Nadu. In many parts of the world and in some parts of India, the Upper Paleolithic culture succeeded the Middle Paleolithic culture. There is no evidence for the Upper Paleolithic culture in Tamil Nadu, but the people who used microliths or small stone artifacts lived in many parts of Tamil Nadu. People used microliths, that is a small stone. Then these people are found in Chennai, Natharkar, Dharmaburi, Salem, Coimbatore, Ariyalur, Trichy, Pudukottai, Madurai, Sivagai, Tirunelveli, Kanyakumari, Adirampakkam and Gideon caves. These are the places people live here. Then the Theri sites near Thoothukudi have evidence of microlithic artifacts. Theri means the sites have red sand dunes called. Theri means red stones, red sand dunes called theris. The people of this period used small artifacts made of churches and quartz. The tools types are scrapers, lunates and triangles. These people are hunters and gatherers. They hunted wild animals. They gathered fruits, nuts and roots for their substances. They gathered fruits, nuts and roots for their subsistence. Scrapers. What are scrapers? Scrapers are the tools used for scraping the surfaces. Scrapers are similar to the tools used in the kitchen for removing skin of vegetables. Then triangles. Triangles are tools in the shape of triangles. Lunates are tools in the shape of a crescent. Neolithic culture in Tamil Nadu. Neolithic culture in Tamil Nadu. The culture, the domesticated animals and cultivated crop is called Neolithic. Cultivated crops and domesticated animals. It is known as New Stone Age. This period is known as New Stone Age. The Neolithic people used polished stone axes called cells. Used polished stone axes is called cells. Cattle raiding was their main occupation. Their main occupation is cattle raiding. They lived in small villages. Those people lived in small villages with houses made of thatched roof and walls plastered with clay. Evidence of Neolithic village is found at Payampalli in Vellore district and a few sites in the Dharmaburi region. Those people lived in Payampalli in Vellore district and Dharmaburi region. Payampalli is a village near Vellore district Evidence for pottery making and cultivation of horse gram and green gram has been found in this village. Neolithic people perhaps devised in the first pottery. They made pottery using a slow wheel called a turntable or made pottery out of hand. Before firing, the pottery was polished with pebbles. This process is known as burnishing. With the pottery before firing, the pottery was polished with pebbles. This process is known as burnishing. Next one is Iron Age, that is Megalithic period. The cultural period that succeeded the Neolithic is called the Iron Age. As the name suggests, people used iron technology. It preceded the Sangam Age. The Iron Age was a formative period and the foundation for the Sangam Age was laid in this time. During the Iron Age, many parts of Tamil Nadu were occupied by people. An exchange relationship developed among the people. The people of this age had knowledge of metallurgy and pottery making. They used ornaments made up of iron, bronze, gold, shell ornaments, beads made of carnelian and quartz. Iron Age found in many sites including Adichanallur in Thoothukudi district, Sanur near Madurandagam, Sittanavasal near Pudukottai. Megalithic burial sites are found in the whole of Tamil Nadu. Lemuria and the Tamils. Some researchers relate the origin of the Tamils to the submerged continent of Lemuria. This theory of Lemuria continent was proposed in the 19th century. In the wake of advancements in plate tectonic theory, differing views are put forth by the scholars. The available literary references point to the submergence of area around Kanyakumari. Some parts of Sri Lanka and Tamil Nadu were connected by land about 5000 BC. It is possible that some land might have submerged near Kanyakumari and around the coast of India because of the rising sea levels. Underwater surveys are necessary in this area. Archaeological research reveals that at least a section of people may have been living continuously in South India, including Tamil Nadu from the Mesolithic and Neolithic times. One is Megalithic burial sites. The Iron Age is also known as Megalithic, since people created burials with large stones for the dead people. Within these burials, the skeletons or a few bones of the dead persons were placed in grave goods, including iron objects, carnelian beads, and bronze objects. Some of the burials do not have human bones and they have only the grave goods. They may be called memorial burials. Then grave goods. Grave goods are the objects placed in the burials along with the physical remains of the dead. People may have believed that these would be useful in the afterlife. Egyptian cravings also have similar artifacts. In grave goods, people believe that after death they are using these objects. So these are all called grave goods. Then similar burials were also built in the early historic period or the Sangam Age. The Megalithic burials are classified as dolmens, cysts, menkes, rocket caves, and old burials and sarcophagus. The burial types of Kodakal, umbrella stone type, then Topical, that is hat stone, and Papikal, that is hood stone, are found in Kerala. Dolmens, it is look like table-like stone or structures were erected as funerary monuments. Then cysts. Cysts are stone enclosures buried under the earth. They were created by placing 4 stone slabs on the sides, one on the top of each other. The cysts and dolmens have opening called portholes. Then urns. Urns are pottery jars and are used for burying the dead. Then sarcophagi. Sarcophagus are the burial receptacles made of terracotta. They sometimes had multiple lids. Menkes are pillar-like stones erected as part of the burials or monuments. Then portholes are holes found in the cysts and dolmens on one side. They may have acted as the entrance to the burials. There is a view that they were meant for the movement of the soul or spirit. The menkes have been erected for the heroes in the Iron Age. The traditional hero stones might have begun in the Iron Age or even before. Next one is agriculture and pastoralism. Agriculture and pastoralism. The people in the Iron Age practiced agriculture, domesticated cattle and sheep, and some of the groups were still hunting and gathering. The people in the Iron Age practiced agriculture, domesticated cattle and sheep, and some of the groups were still hunting and gathering. Millets and rice were cultivated. Irrigation management developed in this period since many of the megalithic sites are found by rivers and tanks. In the deltoid region, irrigation as a technology had developed. Evidence of rice seen in Avichanallur in Thuthukudi and Porudal near Palani. Then Iron Age society and polity. The Iron Age society had farming communities, pastoralists and hunter-gatherers. Craft specialists. These people are craft specialists, potters and blacksmiths were professional during this period. The society had several groups of people, that is tribes. The size of the burials and the variations found in the burial goods suggest the existence of numerous special social groups and their diverse practices. Some of them seem to have had organized chiefdoms, cattle lifting leading to wars and encroachment and expansion of territories had also started taking place in this period. Then pottery. Pottery is an important evidence found in the archaeological sites. The Iron Age and Sangam Age people used the black and red colors to make blackware and redware pottery. Potteries were used for cooking, storage and dining purposes. The black and redware pottery has a black inside and a red outside with luminous surfaces. Then iron technology and metal tools. The megalithic burials have abundant iron objects placed in the burials as grave goods. Weapons such as swords and daggers, axes, chisels, lamps, tripod stands are also found. Some of the objects were hafted to wooden or bone or horn handles are used. The iron tools were used for agriculture, hunting, gathering and in battles. Bronze bowls, vessels with stylish fineness decorated with animals and birds, bronze mirrors and bells have also been found. These are all the important points in this lesson, students. In this lesson, the ancestors of human called hominins appeared